Your daughter, your ex-wife.
Um, for the kids and the daughter, they never met somebody that they didn't like or somebody who didn't like them. They made friends easy. They kept them. Her husband who passed away, Corey, was the same way. I mean, they have high school friends that are going to be here, probably some of them here tonight, and a lot of them. So, we're kind of expecting a large crowd, but they just, and even the ex, she was a people person. She could sell you an ice box in the middle of winter, outside, Katie worked at Metro Lighting, and she was one of their best salespeople, and they just loved life to the fullest.
Like you were saying earlier, you had no indication of any problems. So you said you were over there just for Christmas.
Right. We were there on the 23rd. My whole family, my brothers, their kids, and everybody were there. There was no indication, anything that was going on. We had dinner tonight with one of Kate's best friends and her husband, who are there in the high school group. And her son actually talked to Johnny that night at 9 o'clock. They had been online playing games, and he was told that he had to go to bed. And at 9 o'clock, there was no indication of any issues going on. It's hard not to say something bad about Darren, but I can't, because there was never an indication that something like this could happen. He always took care. He helped the kids. The kids loved him.
What did he do for a living?
He was a tire truck driver. He delivered tires for a wholesaler in town.
So does that make this that much harder to understand?
Yes, because if the big question is, what the heck happened? What makes somebody, not only shoot adults, but to shoot an 8 and 9-year-old? That were just, they loved each other. There are pictures of Zoe looking at Johnny like he's just the best thing out there. They had birthdays very close. They were all in October. They had usually a large birthday party in October down at Susan Park that would go on all day, and you'd probably have 40 or 50 kids and parents there. They never did anything small. They were always out, to have the max amount of fun.
Rick, tell me about your immediate reaction when you found out this happened.
Disbelief. I was found out. I was actually, my son-in-law, or Debbie's son-in-law, called us and said, what street did Katie live on? Because I think that there was a big shooting on her street. So we told him, and he said, well, that's the street. And at that point, we turned on TV just to kind of see what was going on. And my first inkling that something was bad was the fact that the picture was of their house. It was the only house on that street that had flags on it. And they had the Marine flag and the American flag up all the time. And, when you saw that, you're just like, oh, this can't be. This just can't be.